Got a lot of apologies to make. Nothing's been the same since New York. You experience things, and then they're over.
We see him stripped for the first time of everything that he kind of relies on in this film.
Yes.
But for you, was that great to explore the layers of the character, and more so in this film?
Yeah, I mean, we all figured after Avengers we couldn't go for more of a spectacle, so I'm just so pleased as people are seeing the movie that they're telling us that we kind of did this correctly. Enough for me to be proud to announce the next installment, where it will just be Rebecca and I, called Iron Man 4 to Gray's End. In a post-Avengers world, we just asked questions. Wouldn't he be a little bit freaked out? And then that wound up being part of the theme, you know? I mean, Sir Ben is right in that, you know, some of the stuff we didn't rest on our laurels, but we exacted it, you know, as it was. And a lot of the stuff we were very flexible, and we were often talking about things. I think what Sir Ben isn't telling you is that there was other scenes and parts in the movie where essentially we would throw any and every idea we could at him, and he would bounce it back, and it could have been in the movie, because he was throwing heat like it was the 6th game of the World Series and he was the winning pitcher. And Don and I would just kind of play off that. But also with you know, Gwyneth and I have made a habit of doing that with Tony and Pepper. And when Rebecca joined us, as she operates in both the past, Tony's past, she's kind of the prime mover of the story moving forward. All these things we try to be as flexible as possible. But the trauma thing to me was just, again, asking the question and getting away from this, we can't beat the spectacle of Avengers, so let's ask wouldn't it actually be like this if we were back in Tony's world? Thank you.
Okay.
I adore you.
Just the love
You know, I'm pretty quick. I think I'm pretty witty. But I might be out of steam. Why don't you repeat the question after we leave? And after I've had dinner with him, maybe you'll come over for an aperitif.
Honestly, there's 100 people who want to kill me. I hope I can protect the one thing I can't live without.
We all saw it last night together with all of my kids' friends, and everybody loved it. And including myself, I was really surprised.
Shocked? Such a snob.
No, I was surprised because normally, like when we were on set, I find it difficult to follow the plot of these on paper, and you know, who's getting shot up with what, and who's bad, and who's good, it all gets very confusing. But the movie plays so well, and it was so much fun to watch, and I was really amazed by, you know, the job that Shane did, and I thought it was really good, and so did my family. And it's been a great journey playing Pepper. In every movie, you know, I think she gets to have a real evolution, and I think Iron Man 3 is definitely her most fun and interesting of all the roles so far.
I consider myself a teacher. Lesson number 1. Heroes. There is no such thing.
Who wants to kick off with that?
I think the film really does explore the exterior, the suit, the layer, and what's inside it on many levels. I think that's what Drew and Shane, that's what they gave to it: heart and vulnerability. There are moments of terrific violence, always followed by a moment of tenderness, comradeship, banter, vulnerability. I think that the structure of the film and its grace for me to participate in is that movement from the indestructible and infallible to the completely vulnerable. So it's those swings that fascinate me, and I know we were all keen to be in on the same page to explore the bubble that you live in and what's inside, what's in the middle of a bubble. I live in a bubble anyway, so I'm fine.
We're going to make a shape. We're going to make a stew that could be fun. I don't care how much it costs or what scale it's at. The story's what's important. The spectacle is simply a part of telling that story. It's not the other way around. The tail doesn't wag the dog. So the bigness of the picture, to me, is the least interesting thing about it. And the innovation and the talent behind it and the funniness of it and all that stuff is what I'm most proud of. And I think all these people here have done a marvelous job. Thank you.
DropoutUK.